Chapter 1087. Battleship Bags. What does that even mean? Okay. Reader request. I have no idea how you pronounce that word. Capybara? Capybara? I don't know what that is. Enjoying a bath. Over a fire started by Ace. Very sad. Very sad, but oddly wholesome. Okay. Oh no. Okay. 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 Capybara. Okay. So like a Capri Sun. Okay. Ship graveyard near Naval Base G1. Battleship bags. Yeah, instead of punching bags. Those marks come from punching the armored hulls of the battleships at the scrapyard. Who did? A much younger Vice Admiral Garp. In fact, it is a daily practice he's kept up for decades. Oh my god, my guy is still working out. What a mega chad. Capybaras are good boys. Is this like one of those animals you would see in the Twitter threads of like a reason why you should have an animal or something like that? So Garp is still working out. Oh, that's Django. Nice. He still does it? Why are there two? The other one was for his apprentice, former Admiral Aokiji. The rule of the battleship bags is that you can't use hockey or powers. What? So, they dented the ships by just punching them? The strength of those heroes wasn't gifted at birth. What the hell? How does that even work? So, no hockey, no powers. My guy literally punched a hole in the hull of a ship. What a mega chad. You know what this reminds me of? Remember there's the training montage in Rocky 4? And we cut like to the to Drago, and like he's doing the punches and the mass is just going up and up and up and up. It's basically that. Okay, so this is what I caught a glimpse of. Pirate Island full of lead New World. Okay, so this is gonna be bad. San Juan Wolf got knocked clean into the water. How does Garp do that? My guy got one shot. It is what it is. Hail him up to the air before he drowns, but how? You call this guy a legendary hero? Drunken Spitfire. So is this guy basically a goner? Like if he's in the water, is someone actually going to be able to get him out? Pirate Fireballs. What is that? That's Garp, right? Garp is just tossing the dudes, or is tossing fireballs at them? What the hell is going on here? What are you thinking, Garp? Are you trying to destroy this entire pirate island? Did you forget the fact that when he jumped out and he pulled a freaking Luffy in Marineford, he sort of nuked the island? Yes, I think he's going to destroy everything. I think that's what he wants. Truly incredible. Both? He's yeeting burning pirates? Incredible. Jesus Christ, what is this? If Commodore comes back and sees the town all wrecked like this, he's gonna kill a whole lot of us. It is what it is. You win some, you lose some. How does he stand up against so many without losing a step? This old man's crazy. Well, I mean, it's Garp. It is what it is. Alright, so like for context, if you remember my first prediction was that Garp would die here. That's what I first thought. I'm kind of, when he nuked the island, I was sort of like, well, okay, maybe not. Maybe not. Because like my thought process was always that it was going to be either Garp, like one of these people would have to die for us to sort of get into the final saga, right? That was sort of what I thought. But I mean, when he actually landed here, I'm sort of like, maybe not. A report for Vice Admiral Garp. All his captives and sailors, including the injured, are off the island. Okay. So the island is evacuated. Now we can basically destroy it. Incredible. I hope Captain Kobe's okay. We're ready to set sail as soon as you are. Come on, Kobe. Helmepo. So Garp is literally just like... I think Garp was thinking that Aokiji is the future of the Marines, therefore he's saying that Kobe is the future of Marines just to irritate Aokiji. I mean, I think from a narrative sense, Kobe is definitely the future of the Marines, and it's like, there's absolutely no contest about that in my mind. Like, Kobe has the same plot armor that Luffy does, in my opinion. I think absolutely. I don't think anybody's laying a finger on Kobe. I'm afraid I can't let you leave yet, Garp. So this isn't going to be... When you mentioned the future of the Navy, did that include me? You want to keep going, Kuzan? Watch out for Blackbeard's officers. Wait, whoa. So he's sending everyone away. And he will solo Aokiji. Oh no. Okay. Somebody help. Oh no, we didn't free all the captives. Hang on, I'll save you. Thank goodness we didn't leave yet. Okay, so... Well, I mean, he's not on Egghead. So that confirms that. So there isn't an invisible dude on Egghead. No shot. No. I mean, no. Keep in mind, Blackbeard, not Blackbeard, Whitebeard was stabbed through the chest and he still fought the entirety of the war. He was then shot 2 times through the chest and he still fought in the war. Garp is perfectly fine. Don't worry about it. Like, no. Like, Garp is perfectly fine. No, it's gonna be fine. And okay, so Shiryu is dead. Nice. Small time impel down thug. Incredible. Is Shiryu. He ran Iron Garp through with his sword. The old man's weakened now. Stabs in One Piece don't mean anything. It's gonna be perfect. Exactly. Stabbing himself is probably part of his training routine. Perfectly. You said it perfectly. He's perfectly fine. Garp, it's nothing. Goes to the ship. This is like, I mean, look at him. He's perfectly fine. Don't flatter yourself, Kobe. He was after me the entire time. Okay, you know what? This is kind of starting to worry me. Garp's weakened. Even we might be able to take him out now. Oh, I wouldn't bet on it. Let's go. There's an entire fortune sitting right before our eyes. Take him down. Garp's got a 3 crown bounty, same as an admiral. That's worth about 3 billion berries. Nice. Out of the way, you scrubs. Like, I don't believe this. I don't believe the fact that Aokiji actually wants to kill Garp. I don't buy it. It's like, now I'm just thinking back to all like the... Remember, it's still me. With Smoker. That line is starting to worry me, because if Aokiji is actually attempting to kill Garp, and this isn't like some 3 million IQ play, where he's just sort of... He's sort of doing enough damage to make it believable, but he doesn't actually want to kill him, well then that now makes me ask, what was that it's still me part? Are we dealing with some sort of weird Reiner situation? What is going on here? I don't like this. An apprentice, don't tread on my freedom. Learn from the Navy's instructors. I'm done with that. I'm ready for the next level. Take me as an apprentice. And now they're giving us a flashback. You know what a flashback means? Nothing good. This is not good. Now my grandson says he'll be a pirate. I won't stand for it. Why is that my problem? You raised a formidable foe. Consider yourself expelled, you dunce. Oh my god, this is basically a freaking Luffy versus Usopp situation. No. It's gonna be fine. He's gonna be fine. Why would they kill each other? There's no reason. There is absolutely no reason for them to do that. Absolutely no reason. Let's keep going. Vice Admiral Garp. Nyahahaha, our chances of escape are meager to none. You're on Pirate Island, where the stream of pirates never ends. You think that ship off the shore is safe? Allow me to demonstrate the power of the Isle fruit. Okay. And the island just exploded. Hibari, can someone tell me where Kobe is? Are they together? Like, the only thing she's talking about is Kobe. Is this like an actual thing? Or is she just like a big fan of Kobe? She's his #1 fan? He'll be back any moment now. We're just glad you're alright. Open the newspaper and it's Blackbeard this, Blackbeard that. But we want to make a name for ourselves too, so here's a sneak peek at tomorrow's headlines. The great Vice Admiral Garp leads a team of promising elite troops in an attempt to rescue of the naval hero Captain Kobe, but the dreaded powers of Avalo Pizarro, fourth captain of the Blackbeard Pirates, bring them to a tragic end on Pirate Island. You can't stop, there are civilians on board that ship. Kobe, don't panic. Justice will prevail. Very timely. Hold on. It is with great displeasure that I have to say Oda just called me, and Garp's dead. It is what it is. I'm sorry to spoil it, but it is what it is. I just can't keep it. Okay, wait, hold on. We need to talk about this. We need to talk about this. What does this mean? Because with both With both Law and Kid, no one came to rescue them. Nothing ever happened. They were just wiped out. Would we really see the third repeat of that same exact situation? I don't think so. You know what would be the absolute worst part? If he says don't panic, justice will prevail, and we cut to Doflamingo reading the newspaper about Garp's death, and you know how his whole thing was that justice is whoever is basically, like, justice is decided by the winner? Now that would be maximum emotional damage, and that would be exactly the thing that would start the final war. And Garp is actually floored. Like, Garp is actually on the ground, and it's bad. This is very alarming. This is very, very, very alarming. But I still don't buy it. I don't think Aokiji would allow... I just don't think so. Because I'm just thinking, like, of the rule of threes, right? I don't think it could be... I don't think it's going to be the same thing. I don't think Garp is defeated. Let alone, like, everyone here. It just doesn't make sense. I think someone's either going to help them, or it's going to be something like that. I would love Perona helping out and escaping with them. That'd be great. But, like, isn't it hockey-based? And isn't Aokiji's hockey, like, mega strong? So, I don't know. I don't know if that would even work. Ball guy's on the ship, so he's got this. Yeah, like, if they kill Garp like this, and then Kobe is right by his side to sort of carry on his message, narratively it works very well. And it also works as a huge spark for this war to start. Which, again, it would happen on Blackbeard's island. Which is, like, 10 times greater, right? So if all of this goes down on Blackbeard's island because of Blackbeard pirates, then, I mean, we literally have the Luffy versus Blackbeard setup perfectly. Even though it's already, like, it makes sense that they would fight regardless, based on everything that has happened already, you know? And this is what Oda gave us on the week back? This is the first thing he wanted us to see? The potential death of Garp? This is not the death of Garp. Surely it's not the death of Garp. I'm just like constructing weird scenarios in my mind where Garp is like talking to Aokiji undercover, and he's saying like, we're going to stage this attack on Pirate Island, you will kill me, my days are done anyway, you know? And then you will be undercover with Blackbeard 300%, and then you sort of start an attack on Blackbeard himself, and that way we will achieve this goal, Blackbeard will trust you 100% and blah 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 blah. But like, I don't think something like that fits in One Piece, like no shot. But Garp's smile fading, like look at this. When he's fighting with Aokiji, he is still smiling. You know, he's very much doing a Luffy moment. He is smiling. When he's on the floor, the smile is faded. This is bad. This is bad. And like, can we also please talk about how many L's Garp has taken with everyone he knows? Like, his son is a revolutionary commander, the most wanted man in the world. His grandson is one of the world's most wanted pirates, and his underling, or I guess his whatchamacallit, is now fighting against him to the death. So what's gonna come of Kobe? Is Kobe the next one? That was my first prediction. My literal first prediction was that he would arrive and he'd die. But when he literally exploded the island, I was like, okay, I underestimated Garp big time. But now I'm thinking that maybe I was right, and what we saw was just the first act. I would say the chances of him dying are about 40%, the chances of him surviving are 60%. That's what I think right now. Sengoku knows he's there, so he might pop up. Oh my god, if Sengoku pops up and is actually the one to save him, that'd be really, really cool. I'd love that. But then that sort of brings up the question of what's gonna happen to Aokiji, you know? Because like, if he was undercover, then I get that they try to sort of fake this fight, right? But at this point, they're going very far. Like, at this point, I think they've more than convinced everyone around them that, you know, we're good. So now I'm starting to lean towards the fact that, no, Aokiji is actually, like, converted. And there is no weird double play, you know? It's also interesting, like, the Marineford Paralels, right? The fact that Garp lands exactly like Luffy, and by the way, that was never explained. He literally just falls out of the sky. Or wait, did he punch himself up into the sky? Maybe that happened. Maybe he punched himself up in the sky. I don't remember. But anyway, he lands here, just like Luffy did in Marineford, right? And we just so happen to have Garp on the floor, and Kobe is once again pleading for his life. Just like we saw in Marineford, with Kobe trying to stop the war. So, I don't think Shanks is showing up. But what if Shanks is showing up? I literally don't see any reason why Shanks would show up. An interesting parallel, though. We might be overthinking and Garp could just stand up and beat everyone's ass. Maybe. Maybe. If this is what makes Kobe a badass, I would love that. If Kobe suddenly beats someone up, I'd be 1,000,000% down. Because I think Kobe needs another buff. Like, Kobe right now is the character who's gotten the biggest buff. Because keep in mind, he was a wimpy little boy when we first saw him. At this point, he's a Mega Chad. Already. He's had the biggest glow up in the series of One Piece. But we still haven't seen him fight yet. The only thing he's done on screen is get punched by Luffy. You know? Which, by the way, I love that moment. I love that moment of him being punched. That's a great moment in Marineford. Also, the fact that Garp doesn't have his cape is also sort of worrying, right? Because if you remember the whole... Wait, hold on. He had the cape when he first showed up here, right? I think he did. When Garp first showed up, did he have the cape? Because if you remember, the whole... If the cape falls, then justice is no more, or something like that. Do you remember that? If he doesn't have the cape, and the cape has fallen, that's not a good sign. Because then justice does not prevail. You know? The rating for this one is a very, very odd 8 out of 10. A very general 8 out of 10. We'll see what happens. Anyway, though, thank you for joining me today. There is a very, very bad storm outside, so I'm sort of, you know, I might just disappear regardless. But yeah, a weird chapter, a good welcome back chapter, I will say that. This is definitely something to get you back into the mood of One Piece, with a good fight that leaves you asking many questions. We'll see what happens next week. There is no break next week, right? Alright, I'll see you whenever I see you, probably tomorrow or something for another stream. If not, then, you know, we'll see what happens. Alright, have a wonderful evening, /day, /morning, and I'll see you whenever I see you. Alright, bye-bye.